So drum rolls. Lekan tambire padinkani ya Kaladoshas. So, as you know, Kaladoshas was in the background for quite a bit, for quite some years, okay? And then a few weeks ago, we just saw boom, she hit Murise. Boom! She graduation, she masters Murise, which is like, you know, amazing. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But a lot of people had different sentiments about his song. Okay, Sorti, no. Sorti na sugar. Sorry, oh my gosh, I thought I was talking about dreams. Ukalenga party neba ukamusunge we know. Hey, wena. Look, I am a Kaladoshas fan. In fact, that album, my dearest, my dearings, my brethren and sisterings, I used to sing it from A to Z. Well, still sing it from A to Z, okay? So when he came back, I was like, oh my gosh, Kaladoshas is back! And when I was posting on my Facebook, I even said, look, it doesn't matter what you've achieved today, whatever has happened today, we're not interested. We're celebrating the comeback of Kaladoshas. Social media was buzzing. It was crazy, okay? But then the song came out, and some people are like, it's not even all that. You know, some people are saying no, but is this good enough for his comeback? Or, you know, the cool cats, you know, we've got new kids on the block. It's been a few years, so you definitely know that. Well, I would like to think that right now the most happening artist is Yomaps. And the time Kaladoshas was, you know, deciding to go on this special leave, Yomaps was not as big as he is, you know. We now have the Chandana case. Of course, his genre, you know, there are not so many, but of course, you know how music is, okay? It's subjective. Even if you don't really like R&B, but you find that Chandana K are appealing to you one or the other, and then at a certain point, you just know, okay, these are the ones that are catching, you know what I mean? Even if it's not your genre. So, Kaladoshas, you know, people are like, you know, after a few days after the song came out, after all, it's not even a hit. Hey, people are just scared to talk about it, but yeah, so I decided, look, let me get in touch with Kaladoshas and just ask him a few questions, really. Does he think that, you know, he can compete against the new cuts, the new kids on the block? You know, how does he intend on staying relevant through this season? And well, this is what he had to say.
I didn't really time my comeback, you know. It just felt like I had been off for a while, you know, when you do things like music, entertainment, and just media, you know, it's constantly on your mind. It's constantly there, you know, like a lot of songs were coming to me, and I was constantly singing, just, you know, anywhere. I was constantly writing music, you know, so I just felt like, okay, let me do something, you know, and we had like some new equipment that had come through, so I was quite inspired and motivated to produce some new work. You know, I don't know if you've seen my new video. I think the quality is higher than anything else that I've done before, and it just gave me a lot of inspiration and motivation. Also, just a lot of people were asking about where I was, and they were constantly like, you know, texting on social media asking me to come back to a song, we miss you and whatnot. It was quite inspiring, you know, and just motivating for me to come back. So yeah, in terms of the song, I think Sorti na Sugar was one of our safest songs, if I should mention. We have a lot of songs that we've been working on, and I think it's just preference, you know. Obviously people expect you to come with like a banger, a dance song and this and that, but it's a nice song, you know, and that's what I like to create, nice music, because I like to make music that I would listen to, and that's the kind of music I listen to. So I think 99% of the people were happy with it, and then maybe just 1% were like a little skeptical, but you always have that, you know. I mean, even Jesus Christ was crucified and killed, and that's the Son of God, you know, so you don't worry about that. But also, I think it's important to listen to positive criticism and listen to what people have to say and see where you can improve as well, you know. So when something is really positive and it's for a good reason, and it's not meant to hurt me or just to bring me down. I will take time to listen and see where we can perfect it. So yeah. In terms of staying relevant, I don't really know, in terms of staying relevant. We just make good music, We don't really want to stay relevant or on top. For us, we just believe that we make good music and it maintains us, I mean, like I stayed almost 3 years away, and to come back and still have an opportunity to be heard, it just shows that maybe I was doing something right. There's like the song is number 1 on Flavor FM. I think that's Kitwe Ondola, but it's on the Copper Belt, and that's inspiring, So yeah, new kids on the block. There's a lot of talent right now. I appreciate like people that have come through, the new cats, and I think for me, I would want to promote them more, and I don't really see them as competition, because I think everybody does their own thing, and I have my own style, and I kind of feel like I've been part of their inspiration as well, because I kind of hear myself in most of their music, so I don't really feel like I need to compete. I just make good music, and hopefully someone appreciates it. And I hope you dedicated that song, Salt Na Sugar, to your special somebody, and you got something special for Valentine's. So there's new music coming. My next single is called Be My Ever, and we should be dropping it real soon with a music video. So make sure you just check out my social media, and we'll continue giving good music, try to bring out some new artists, and yeah, we take a day at a time. Thank you so much for your time. God bless.
So, thoughts? Anybody? Thoughts? Look, he's even saying that he's willing to work with these people, the new kids on the block, and and he doesn't even see them as competition, really. And well, it seems there's some element of acceptance that, look, vintu vachinja kwapa, and maybe let's give an example of I think Yomaps, when he was coming on the scene, right? He was very strategic. If you remember correctly, he did a song with Slap D, did a song with Maki 2, and of course there was that Bobby East collaboration. That was Bobby East's song, right? She's only younger. Yeah. I don't know that's only young. But anyway, yeah. He did collaborations with big artists. Bobby East, Maki 2, Slap D. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. There's a way, Zambians, operate when it comes to music. And I was even joking with some friends of mine, Madimu Music. But sometimes when we're going in the studio, we never know what's going to really appeal to the people. A song that you think is going to be a hit, double tap a flow, you know what I mean? And the other way around. So I'm sure Kaladoshas is hoping that he can work with the new kids and, just try to incorporate himself within, because he probably, if he doesn't do that, how Zambians are. And, we can't wait to listen to another album from Kaladoshas. And when that thing came out, when they were saying, is this song really a hit? Even I started questioning, it's like, hey, is it because I'm a fan, or it's really not nice? You know what I mean? But I'm happy we got that feedback from Kaladoshas. It's quite obvious that he is willing, to work with the new cats, and he's hoping that he stays, relevant in the industry.